Michael, how about maybe the best sleeper pick, the guy you drafted late that turned out to be a great player for you? Best return on investment throughout this fantasy football season.
Yeah, I mentioned his name a little earlier. He could have been that waiver wire guy, but as I said, Jordan Howard was drafted in plenty of leagues, especially competitive leagues. When he got his opportunity week 3 after Jeremy Langford's ankle injury, he took that Chicago starting job and ran with it. Finished the fantasy season at least with 1,178 rushing yards. That is seventh in the league. 7 total touchdowns. He is up pushing toward 1,500 total yards. The number 9 running back, and in a great year for running backs, Jordan Howard, once he was the locked in starter for the Bears, was really just about a half step behind David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, Zeke Elliott, in that group with Melvin Gordon and LaShawn McCoy. He was so consistent every single week. Another guy who I think is going to be really interesting to see where he ranks in 2017, because he could be mixing in with that elite receiver group, maybe with a Mike Evans or with a Julio Jones. Could be a top 5 or 6 running back. He was great this year, and you got to be excited for him just going into the second year of his career in 2017.
All right, we'll be watching for that. Give us an idea. Who is that player who was drafted maybe, and you thought, okay, I'm going to stash him, and maybe on a bye week I might put him off the bench and put him into the starting lineup, but very quickly became a must-start player?
Yeah, Jay Ajayi, you guys. This was someone who a lot of people were excited about over the summer. Then the Dolphins signed Arian Foster, pushed him down draft boards, but still, Arian Foster, old, injured. What's going to be the deal with him? Jay Ajayi really fell off the map when he, made a stink about not being the starter and was left at home for Miami's Week 1 game. Remember that all the way back in September. Once Foster got hurt, though, those back-to-back 200-yard games put Ajayi on the map. 1,213 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns. And remember, he really didn't even get a chance to start playing consistently until the 5th week of the season. There were a few duds mixed in. There was a lot of boomer bust out of Jay Ajayi, but once he got that job, there was not a chance any of his fantasy owners was taking him out of the lineup. That's exactly what we're looking for with this one. Jay Ajayi, another guy who's going to be in that Jordan Howard, Devontae Freeman elite receiver mix. Very interesting to see how that's going to shake out, but what he did this season definitely deserves to be recognized.
Oh, no, quite. He'll probably be a top 5 pick, I
Yeah.
would think, next year. These running backs so hard to